Hey guys, if you were too afraid to go to the zoo because of COVID, look no further than turning on the news and looking at Florida completely fucking panic over a non-existent gas shortage. Now, when I say non-existent, I understand that the panhandle is affected by this, but the rest of South Florida, as well as Central Florida, is not. So essentially the Colonial Pipeline got hacked. And there was issues involving that where people completely panicked over it, thinking that they weren't going to have gas for 600 fucking years. So they decided to go to the gas stations and fill up every single fucking container, including their hidden Tupperware containers that were left under the cabinet for 6.5 years, with gasoline. And there's a lot of funny stories that are arising from this, like people taking pictures of these dumbasses at the gas station filling these fucking totes with gas, or people filling garbage bags with gas, which was actually a thing, and unfortunately I couldn't find any fucking pictures of it, and I really wish I saved the ones that I first saw. And it's just absolutely mind-blowing to me that people fucking do this kind of garbage. Now, I understand it's not all Florida, I really do, but Florida literally takes the cake with some of this shit. The Highlands County Sheriff's Office had to issue a statement on Facebook, as well as an interactive graph, stating essentially, this is what's affected by the pipeline, and stop filling 5-gallon pails with gasoline. How do you do this kind of thing? What runs through your goddamn peanut brain that you have to fill fucking open-ass containers, including small-ass fucking Tupperware containers, because someone actually did that, and you're panicking over a pipeline hack that doesn't even affect you? And even if it did affect you, why the fuck are you panicking in the first place? It's something that can be taken care of almost immediately, but you're just freaking the fuck out. I know that if I get a shortage during a hurricane, the first thing I'm gonna fucking do is go down to the goddamn Wawa, fill every container I know, including all of my Ziploc bags that are quart-sized storage and the freezer bags, and then shove them into the back of my car. That's obviously not gonna have any ill effects like this guy who literally filled every fucking container that he had, and his Hummer fucking blew up. Now, I understand that some of these stories of people's cars blowing up is because they had a fucking lit cigarette and they were driving around, but seriously, like, you have to be so goddamn dumb to do this kind of shit. Don't panic about this garbage. Don't. I don't know how many statements were issued in Florida where they basically said there's no fucking shortage, calm the hell down, it's okay. But ever since then, I seriously go out to the gas station and there's places that do not have gas at all. And there's people waiting in line. They're waiting in line for the fucking trucks because they're panicking and they're getting a shitload of gas, but it's not going to do anything. It's the same thing with the goddamn toilet paper shit. Oh shit, COVID's coming. I'm probably not going to be able to wipe my ass. Better buy 600 fucking pounds of goddamn toilet paper. I just need someone to explain it to me, like how people freak out like this. There's two things I actually need you to explain. Let's back up for a second. How do people act like this? Like, why do people panic like this over something? How do they control their fucking brains? That they take their brain cells and they go, man, I need to freak the fuck out along with everyone else who's freaking the fuck out, and I need to go buy $600 worth of gas. And then the other side of the coin is, I need someone to explain to me in the comments below, please, for the love of God, tell me, why are you filling unapproved containers with gasoline? Why are you filling garbage bags with gasoline? Why are you filling plastic bags with gasoline? Someone tell me why someone does that. I need an explanation. I really do. At the end of the day, it really makes me wonder about like 10 years from now, what's going to be the weird fucking social norm that people do when they panic. Like, are people in the future going to suddenly get this message on Facebook where they say there's going to be a fucking DiGiorno pizza shortage, so people are going to go and buy all the frozen pizzas, so I'm not going to have any? So people are going to panic and just buy as many frozen pizzas as possible because they feel like the fucking apocalypse is coming and it's going to suck all the pizza dry and you're never going to have it again. Uh-oh, corporate DiGiorno just got hacked. This just in. Might as well tell the American people to go fucking panic buy pizzas because we're never going to have the fucking recipe again because some fucking Russian agent stole it. Like, what the fuck, man? Someone tell me, like, why people panic like this. And yeah, you can say it's like the day and age where we're kind of just subjected to media where we latch on like it's a fucking tit and we just suckle on it and we sit there and we go, man, we're going to do whatever the fucking media says. And don't get me wrong, I understand that the media sometimes should be there as like a useful tool to display information, but there's a lot of fucking panicking going on. There's always a panicking going on. And please do not misconstrue my words thinking that I'm saying that COVID's just a random fucking panic and shit like that, because COVID is real. Don't fucking write that shit in my comments. But aside from that, there's people who just panic at like the smallest thing. I remember a long time ago, I had a friend in high school whose family would panic at any shooting that happened in South Florida. And they would get upset that their kid was out after a certain time. There was a curfew that we had to follow with this kid. And I felt bad because it was like every time there was something that happened, even in Miami, the parents would panic and keep their kid a shut in. And obviously that had an effect on his mental health. This isn't just our age panicking. This is people from fucking before our generation panicking. I don't understand why it happens, but people do it now. It's as if Tom Brokaw came on the fucking TV and was like, you guys need to panic about blank. And then everyone fucking went nuts. It's like people follow that shit. And I don't quite understand it. I don't grasp it because I don't panic about that stuff. Yes, I do want to be safe about certain things. Yeah, I'm monitoring gas, but I also realized that there was a statement posted that said South Florida is not going through a gas shortage. Yeah, people are panic buying, which is also going to cause that fucking gas shortage, but it's going to be an artificial gas shortage. It's not going to be what was caused by that. And that's the unfortunate side effect is people are actually going to cause a shortage because they're panicking. What's going to happen for the future anyways? Because Florida is like this staple for the media where the media can go, this is happening in Florida, and people see it on the news like some whack job fucking running around high on bath salts with a fucking steak knife he stole from Roadhouse, and he's just trying to fucking kill people. And people are going to look at it and go, holy shit. Florida is unhinged. That place is fucking wild. Yeah, it's a fucking zoo. People go crazy here, but people go crazy in every other state. Jesus Christ. We're our own state. And bad things happen in other states too, but no one's gonna believe that because they see this fucking woman filling a goddamn tote with gasoline. I'm just wondering, like, that's not a sealed container, so you gotta understand that when she put this in the back of the fucking car, do you know the fumes that built up in that car? I'm amazed she's not dead just from inhaling the fucking fumes from gasoline. And I bet that's what happened with the fucking Hummer guy too. Because he had a whole bunch of unapproved containers and he turned the inside of his Hummer into a fucking volatile bomb. People are stupid, man. Stop panicking about stuff. And everything's gonna return to normal too, which is fucking great. Everyone's just gonna act like this never happened. Same thing with we're slowly forgetting about the fucking toilet paper. Anyways, guys, I'm Solar Polar Bear, and I'm highly disappointed. Peace out.